Coming up now, this is Dr. Ronald Bush. Currently, he works in Florida, in Palm Beach Gardens, a beautiful place, and very generous in our meetings and courses in Symposium, New York, and other places. He comes and teaches directly through his heart, and sometimes gets so excited. You think you're talking to a little kid in a candy store, you know, just so excited to talk about. It's beautiful to see this enthusiasm and energy. And also, I like to thank for the privilege, because through my friends here, you know, sitting in front, Dr. Sincos, I work really non-stop. Next to him, Rodrigo, Kikuchi, that we are, you know, friends and partners. In the back, you know, I have Dr. Vitor, who's, you know, the professor of everyone here, the mentor of many. And Vitor Gornati, Labropoulos, Vinicius Bertoldi. It's an amazing team. It's really so happy to be working together with them, trying to disseminate great knowledge, and having the privilege to bring here our friend Ronald. Now, I mean, all the names come from somewhere. Ronald is a masculine given name derived from Old Norse. It's called Ronald, or possibly the Old English Reginwald. In some cases, Ronald is an anglicized form of the Gaelic Ragnall, a name likewise derived from Ronald. The latter is composed of the Old Norse names Rein or Regin, which means advice and decision, and Valbror, which means ruler. Basically, Dr. Bush, Ronald, you give good advice, but I know you're not a ruler. Most likely, you are a good servant. This is a fact. Bush comes from the older Dutch Bosch, which means or modern bos, wood or forest, first appeared in the Dutch colonies to designate an unclear district of a colony, and then adopted the British colonies such as Bush, or French Bois, or German Bush. Family name for those who live near a bush or a thicket of bushes, or the family name for those living, you know, at the bush. You know, these have various meanings around the world. Let's not go into that. Education, Indiana University, degree in geology. I like to tell you, because one of my mentors who died not too long ago, Mr. John Hobbs, at that time, studying zoology, I mean, you're a very smart guy, because the zoologists, physiologists were like the brilliant minds of the time. They could do like many things, not just science. Then he went to medical school, also in Indiana University. He did his internship at the Marion General Hospital, and then a residency in general surgery, peripheral vascular fellowship, and cardiovascular and cardiothoracic residency. So our good friend here is board certified in general surgery, vascular surgery, and cardiac surgery. The certifications are seen here. But also, he's an inventor. He's a well-renowned speaker, educator, and innovator. People who think on a daily practice how to improve things naturally become innovators. He made a patent with the Billy Corporation for making a valvular for inside made by grafts. Most known to you is the Dermatophlebology cream. Actually, he made it. And he has uses for many things we discussed in the extended training course yesterday, today, and also tomorrow. He also has many applications that enhance the clinical practice and the effects of treatment. His lecture today will be a testament on the ingenuity and scientific approach. Because, my good friends, being a surgeon and doing the same thing every day, day in, day out, at some point, even if it's very good, it's boring. Because naturally, as humans, right, we love progress. And in fact, progress is inherent in the human nature, and no one can stop it, even if you try. That's what's so beautiful. You understand, Dr. Bush? Right? Progress. But not only is a great surgeon, he's also a great teacher. Because when you go next to him, you know, his focus, but also his mind. And he shows you practically how to get better. Because it gets better, he feels better because he was able to make better surgeons, better doctors. And here's a small video of him operating, and it seems alright. They do a little something here, but this guy used to operate big things, as a cardiothoracic and a vascular surgeon. But he decided that he found a niche for his own life, a good quality of life, and also offer many good things to the rest of us. And here is, testament to his work, the vein training, topics for leg veins, facial veins, unusual locations, and treating, any kind of vein, and also teach you stuff in an ethical way of how to make better business. But let's see, the soft nature of Mr. I mean, he loves decorating for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, right? Say, put some color in your life. How do you live your life without color? And what a more beautiful season than Christmas to do that. And here, he has a twin brother. I don't think I never met your brother. No? But he's actually a federal judge in Texas. I guess they have some kind of good genes, famous doctor, federal judge. It's pretty high to be. His son Jason, and I think he speaks also with he's a good family man, but at the same time, he enjoys nature. I knew he was a vegetarian, but I found out yesterday that he became vegetarian at the age of 10. This is what an advantage of everything is. I would say that it's a choice. And he brags about it, but it's a good thing, no harm. Now, in this world of the grandkids, and here I'll show you two photos. We are together, actually. I was in the photo, but I removed myself. Why? Because I want the two nice guys. They were the Kuros Parsing from Australia, and for if Human is here, this guy is originally from Iran. And next is our very own Rodrigo. Look at Rodrigo. He was very happy sitting next to Ron. It must be a good reason. And here, of course, he has constant support. Look at this lady in the back. She's smiling, taking videos, right? You need constant support to make good things, Thank you, Becky. But let me tell you something else. I used to think highly of Dr. Bush, Ronald, because he's a great teacher and a great doctor. But really, I told him last night at the dinner, my respect for him went really higher, much higher, because I found out that he's a great philanthropist. Right? Philanthropist is the one who loves humans and does good things for other human beings through his own sweat and good work, and not wanting other people to know what he's doing. So I want to expose not only the good doctor, but the philanthropist. In September 2018, Ronald and Becky went on a trek in Langtan Valley in Nepal. Prior to the trek, they had met Dalai Lama, a retired Buddhist monk, who introduced them to the children and the staff at the Helping Hand home in Kathmandu in Nepal. And Kathmandu is the capital of Nepal. They have been raising money since then for the orphanage and other orphanages in Nepal, and all the money collected go to purchase food, water, medication, and anything else needed for their home. I can really steer my heart because I am a major supporter of UNICEF since 2003, and I know how hard it is to leave your personal desires and things to focus on helping others, particularly children that have total no support. And in a country like Nepal, there's no social services. And here is someone, helping kids. I saw Ignor earlier with his son David, and he was smiling. I think no money can buy this smile, because of the son. I saw earlier Vitor with his, two daughters and his wife. That's amazing, really. Okay? But you see now here, kids that are not your own, and you give them a little cent, right? And you make the future celestial. You make them feel so happy, right? With so little things. Imagine in a clean water, a place to stay, food to eat, The reason I'm saying, being in medicine, I would say in brackets, a noble profession when it's not abused, we have even more chance to give to others. But our friend, he currently lives in Florida. I guess he likes the warm weather. Many Americans, half of the time or all the time, like to go south because it's warmer, maybe a bit more pleasant. And he traveled all the way down from Florida to our Brazil, in Sao Paulo, to share in an unselfish manner his knowledge. He never said, do you know who I am? You can call him Ron, you call him Mr. Bush, Dr. Bush. It wouldn't matter, because it's a simple. He knows he's one person, and you are another person. I mean, it takes great character to develop humility and give to others. Without further ado, Mr. Ron Bush, please come up here. Dr.